Hello guys, this is Sunday and today I want to share with you a project I really think will do well this year, and this is AutoBay. AutoBay private sale is live and pre-sale launches in 29 days, 11 hours, 46 minutes. AutoBay is the first blockchain-based e-commerce platform to buy, sell, and auction any vehicle with cryptocurrency. So guys, you can register for whitelists now and buy your AutoBay tokens. So, like I said, automotive market in numbers: 3 trillion per year industry, 80 million new cars sold in 2017 worldwide. So you can see in my previous video I talked about these ratings. So guys, you can visit the site and there's a very nice video here. I would like to play it. I really love this video.
One of the largest markets in the world is the car industry, with over $3 trillion in sales a year. But no matter how big the market is or how advanced technology has become, the process of buying a car has been pretty much the same for the last 100 years. When buying a new or used car, you still have to carry a large amount of cash in your pockets, to the bank or to the dealership, sometimes even all of our savings, creating an outdated, insecure, and stressful payment process. Nowadays, thanks to blockchain technology, this has changed. Introducing AutoBay. AutoBay is the first decentralized e-commerce platform that allows you to buy, sell, and auction any vehicle with cryptocurrency. With AutoBay, you can buy a car in just 3 easy steps. Browse for the car you want. Select to get the seller profile and address. Once you've seen it, press buy to create a smart contract paying for the car, and it's yours. Participate in our ICO to get AutoBay tokens with amazing discounts. You'll be able to buy the car of your dreams at a fraction of its cost. And you also get to participate in the ICO reward auction, allowing you to win token prizes and up to a Lamborghini in the first cryptocurrency car auction in the world. AutoBay. Safe, simple, and secure.
Yes guys, it is safe, simple, and secure. I talked about all these things in my previous video, and today I would like to be looking at the white paper. Guys, here you go. The white paper, the video has summarized everything we have to know about AutoBay. It's the first e-commerce platform based on the Ethereum blockchain that allows users to sell, buy, and auction cars using cryptocurrency as payment method. AutoBay will become the largest automotive environment in the world, whose main objective is to create legitimacy to the cryptocurrency market by allowing the use of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and AutoBay tokens as a financial asset to acquire goods. So that's and let's consider this thing. Background: in almost 10 years, from 1997 to 2006, the automotive industry almost duplicated its production from 54 million units to 94 million units produced in 1 year. The automotive industry works on two main business units: new and used cars. The increase in population around the world that can now access to buy a vehicle, either a truck or family vehicle, and those people that sell their used cars to purchase a new one. These two groups combined create an industry of over $3 trillion a year. To set an example, the used car industry in China, which is the largest automotive market in the world, has increased by 10 times over the last 10 years, reaching $94 billion in 2016, and only in the United States in 2017 over 37 million used cars were sold. So these are the statistics, guys. You can have a look at them. Let's see why AutoBay should be in the system. Let's consider these problems AutoBay intends to solve. Like in real estate, in the automotive industry, buyers and sellers transact large amounts of fiat currency every single day. Purchasing a new or used vehicle implies that large amount of fiat currency is changing hands on a daily basis. In many instances, this is done in cash, securing a down payment, buying or selling to or from a private citizen, making a deposit to a financial institution or dealership. This exchange is not less than risky, stressful, and insecure. In most developing countries, when purchasing a used car, the whole process is almost based on a as-is or cash-only policy. Furthermore, when the transaction is between two private citizens, both buyer and seller find themselves in a situation where they must exchange large amounts of cash. On the buyer side, they have to travel to an unfamiliar location where the seller claims to have the car. Usually, it is very difficult to find out about the sellers and vehicle track record. In many instances, you are expected to provide your identity documentation, going to an unfamiliar place to meet an unknown person while carrying your identity documents and a large sum of cash is very stressful proposition. Yes, I really like this idea. It's very unsafe, and I like it as AutoBay has come to play into solving this problem. Adding to this, the uncertainty of the vehicle condition. Yes, the complexity or lack of financing and lack of warranties when it comes to as-is or cash-only transaction. It is easy to understand how buying a vehicle can be one of the most stressful purchases a typical consumer can have. In the seller side, that was for the buyer-sell side, and now let's consider the seller side. In case you are to sell your car, yes, in the seller side, expecting a payment from a prospective customer brings many worries. Every transaction brings the risk of receiving counterfeited money order, cashier check, or even cash, which can cause major losses to any seller. Every new test drive can feel having a blind date with the Craigslist killer. Yet again, finding information about the buyer is cumbersome, time-consuming, and add to cost to the process. For the last 100 years, buying or selling a vehicle is an outdated, stressful, and insecure process for both buyers and sellers and buyers. Having said that, now we need to consider how blockchain and cryptocurrency technologies can help solving this problem. Up to the present time, the cryptocurrency market has seen a great increase on its market cap in the last few years. As it's well known, in December 2017, there was a large fluctuation in the cryptocurrency value. Such unstable outcome is in part attributed to the launch to the market of many new cryptocurrencies without intrinsic value. Yes, this is true. Many of them act as a payment method with few or none distinctions between each other. This has raised some uncertainty among investors and companies about the use of cryptocurrency in day-to-day transaction. In 2017, many ICOs came from companies related to the fintech or financial services. Most of them aim to increasing the stability and security of the transaction. Yet, what the crypto market is missing is real demand for the cryptocurrencies in the first place. To understand this act, we need to remember that after more than 5,000 years of trading and marketplaces, the concept of modern banking is relatively new, around 600 years, with early prototypes of banks making loans, accepting deposit, and exchanging money were in place way back in ancient Greece and during the Roman Empire. The natural course of world economy shows that first trading appeared, then coins and cryptocurrencies of different sort entered the market, and finally financial institutions were put in place to manage such currencies. What we have seen in the crypto market is exactly the opposite. First, many cryptocurrencies have appeared, then many financial tools have been created, but practical application in real life hasn't fully developed yet. Financing is one of the key business units of car manufacturers and dealers, as they allow them to get higher RIO for one same asset. Financing all over the world is done either from the same car manufacturers, dealerships, banks, or third-party institutions with different interest rates all over the world, depending on the country buyers lives in, their social background, income, etc. This creates a clear disadvantage for buyers that depend exclusively on this type of financing, as they are subject to heavy interest rate by dealerships, creating expensive monthly payment and long-term debt. Yes, another important factor of financing is that it's only exclusive for dealerships for either used or new cars, but private sellers cannot offer that type of benefit to buyers. And in fact, if a buyer would try to seek financing from a financing institution, he would probably miss the opportunity to purchase the vehicle given long due processes. This reduces the access of buyers to this segment of the market. Car auctions around the world are events that differ in category and target market and pricing range, from insurance companies and government selling seized cars to high stake auctions where millionaires target to acquire rare gems that rarely appeared in the market. This process allows sometimes for people to get scammed by acquired tempered vehicles or vehicles that are represented in auction site as something they are actually not. That is the main reason why ordinary people avoid car auctions, allowing small circle of people to have access to better deal for car. That is the problem at hand. Now let's look at the solution. What AutoBay has for us. Why we need AutoBay. The solution: cryptocurrency payment. AutoBay is a decentralized e-commerce platform that allows users to promote their vehicles for everyone to see them online, allowing users from all over the world to purchase such vehicles using cryptocurrencies as a payment method. Yes, cryptocurrency, no cash, no fiat currencies. AutoBay creates a much simplified, safe experience when buying a vehicle, allowing people to buy a car in 3 easy and safe steps. Yes, the video talked about this. I'm not going to repeat that. I'm going to proceed on. The steps are 3. Step 1, step 2, step 3. So follow the video and you come back to the white paper. You can still continue to read. Guys, I'm not gonna waste time here. And vehicle history verification. Yes, let's see this. I think this is really good. Companies such as Car Vertical and Vision have appeared in the last couple of years in the market, offering a solution to vehicle tampering, offering the creation of a universal vehicle registry where insurance companies and buyers will have access to available data about a car's history, being able to check to avoid any kind of fraud or misleading from resellers, bringing legitimacy to the automotive market. AutoBay will bring transparency in the purchasing process, as every single transaction will be set as blocks within the Ethereum blockchain, creating a record of proof of ownership and records all over the data of the transaction, creating a record of the features of the car that enables future buyers to keep track of the car's history, creating a safe, secure, and stress-free process. The smart contract will include data such as brand, model, patent or ID number, mileage, etc. Therefore, future buyers will be able to access such data and verify the authenticity of the information provided by future sellers. Cars which have been already sold in the platform and are already included within the blockchain will have a verified badge, creating further certainty to buyers. So with this, buyers are safe. If you are buying a car, you know the state of your car and there won't be any fear. E-commerce platform. Now, there are currently no automotive e-commerce platform in the world that transcend from their the country sphere, such as Auto Trader in the US or Car Price in Russia, which are locally based. Yes, they are locally based, unlike what AutoBay is bringing. Thanks to the decentralized concept created by the blockchain, almost every single blockchain-based company has got a global presence, creating the link between sellers, either private or dealerships, and buyers. AutoBay will become a global e-commerce platform, becoming an end-to-end solution, empowering buyers through a transparent and fair process to access vehicles. Yes. And fair process the access vehicles. That's how I understand it. In terms of reach, AutoBay will be a global platform. Available in all market but that will work on a regional basis. So I don't think it is going to be a problem. So wherever you are, you get a car within your region. Okay, let me continue on this. Each country will work as a separate business unit as vehicles are goods that are traded locally. Yes, therefore buyers will only have access to purchasing vehicle within their same country. Yes, you don't need to import a car. You will get a car around your area. In fact, through filters, they will actually be able to enter the distance from their location where they want the car to be found, so as to avoid getting results from different location. Yes, making the search very simple. You will get so many cars from different places. You become so confused there. So you get a car very close to you and make your choice. In terms of how AutoBay comes to separate itself from almost every cryptocurrency out in the market is because for the first time there will be an e-commerce platform that will allow people to buy good exclusively in cryptocurrency, there will be no fiat. I talked about this earlier. No fiat payment allowed. In fact, AutoBay will encourage a growth in the cryptocurrency as it will open the cryptocurrency environment to people with little or no experience. It will allow people from all over the world experience the simplicity of this kind of payment by providing them an embedded wallet. Yes, allowing anyone to acquire cryptocurrency without a long process of opening an account in exchanges and cryptocurrency brokers, making things very simple for people, allowing people to acquire cryptocurrency without the fees taken by sellers. Yes, just 0.5 to 2%. I think is okay. Create a real value for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and AutoBay token, as their value will be backed by purchasable goods, therefore creating a real demand for them. Yes, and Bitcoin, Ethereum are already in the system, so AutoBay token is going to benefit in this regard. So guys, I'll talk about the financing and I'll be closing. So you get time, come back here, read the rest of the white paper. Let me talk about financing solution, an important role in the car industry and an important asset to the business model for dealership and manufacturer is selling vehicle through a financing process, either through the same dealership, car manufacturer, banks, or third-party financial institution providing the capital for such financing services. This service allows sellers to create a large profit than the actual market value of the good. That is why it is a preferred selling payment by most car dealerships. This type of service allows people direct access to a good that for its value they wouldn't be able to do so only after a long saving money process. Yes, having the possibility to finance a car, paying a small fee in monthly payment increases the targeted audience car dealerships have. When buying a used car from a private seller, this kind of financing results impossible and empirical. So guys, I'll be closing. So you talk about buying, selling, auction. Yes, so guys, you can take your time, go through the white paper, read everything. You get to understand what AutoBay has for us. You can talk about revenue stream. Yes, the revenue of the AutoBay decentralized e-commerce platform will be the result of several business units. The main one is the one that creates the supply for the platform. Car publishing. Sellers will be able to sell their car by posting it in the platform, with different publication cost and exposure options. Yes, I think this is an idea I like. Yes, so now we have bronze and the cost is free, exposure low, post duration 30 days, amount of photos up to 5 photos, and accepted payment is AutoBay tokens. So guys, this is why you need AutoBay tokens, because it's real value in the near future, because it's going to have a value. Now bronze is there, we have silver, gold, platinum. Yes, so can advertisement, guys, you need to take a look at these things yourself. Take your time, go through. Have to be closing. Need to be closing. The network growth. AutoBay token. Yes, introduction to AutoBay token. Let me talk about this small. The AutoBay tokens are built on the ERC standard based on the Ethereum blockchain, which allows their integration with virtual wallets such as Mahita wallet. The AutoBay token will create a smart contract between two parties, buyer and seller, where it will be stated the model, year, and price of the car sold, among other information, and the token would be used as a payment method between parties, as well as a payment method for the gas used to create the blocks in the Ethereum blockchain. AutoBay will exclusively accept cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and AutoBay token as a payment method. No fiat currency will be accepted. Yes, this is the third time we are mentioning this. No fiat currency. So you need to get the AutoBay tokens ready, guys. These cryptocurrencies will also be used to pay for publication of vehicles by users and as a payment method for companies to advertise their brand in advertisement banners within the site. Paying with AutoBay token will offer users and companies a discount over Bitcoin and Ethereum, benefiting users for having more competitive prices and creating a high utility for the AutoBay tokens. Yes, I knew this. Yes, so payment method is going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, yes, and AutoBay tokens, which I think will be the best. Yes, it will be the best. So guys, you need to prepare, register for the whitelisting. So pre-sale and crowd-sale of tokens, you can visit the site www.autobay.io to register for the whitelist. So the bonus scheme will have private sale, which is 47%, and it has already started until September 19th. Pre-sale bonus is 47%, starting September 20th until November 20th. Crowd sale, there won't be any bonus. Pre-sale is 27, crowd sale no bonus. So guys, you need to take your time, go through this allocation of funds. Yes, I think you need to take your time, consider all these things, look at them, and war auction. And the team, very good team there, very good team. It's a large one, of course. It's a very large team. People I personally admire in this team, like this Promise, somebody I really admire. And in conclusion, for the last 100 years, the process of buying cars has always been the same, involving cash-only payments in used cars, and when purchasing new cars, cash movement also occurs in some extent. AutoBay's vision is to enable a faster, safer, real-time transactions of vehicles of all kinds, from motorcycles to cars and trucks, new and used, creating a cash-free payment, taking away the stressful process of moving large quantities of cash. That's creating a better customer experience. In order to fulfill AutoBay goals, the following will occur. Yes, guys, you need to take your time to read this. Yes, there's a lot of stuff here that you may need to actually read yourself. Until then, guys, I'll come back with another video, and it's going to be on AutoBay. Until then, stay tuned.